What's up guys, welcome back to Prime Tech for you. Today I'll be talking about the Realme 7 Pro. Watch the video till the end and let me know in the comments below what is your opinions about this phone. Now before we start the video, I would like to ask you to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming reviews. Now let's begin. Realme 7 Pro is everything that you'd expect of Realme. It drags down many pricey features to an affordable price point, has competent performance hardware, and has its few predictable flaws. As we often state in our reviews these days, the dynamics of the affordable phone market has radically changed in the last couple of months. In comparisons with the last gen models, in this case the 6 Pro, feel pointless. So in our Realme 7 Pro review, we will mostly talk about where it stands in the comparison to current relevant options. Talk about its design and build. Realme has done a fine job with the design. The polycarbonate back is soft to touch and adorns a split gradient pattern that Realme terms mirror design. The gradient is subtle and appealing. There are curves in all right places that make the phone feel elegant and comfortable to hold and operate. It's also a solid phone with a metal side frame and 3 layers of splashing resistance. And there is no appreciable camera bump to vary off. The display on the front is shielded by Gorilla Glass 3 and a pre-installed screen protector. There is a punch hole selfie camera on the top right, and side bezels are reasonably narrow. The chin at the bottom is noticeably broad, but that's perhaps not a deal breaker for phones in this segment. The volume rocker and power button are within easy reach and offer a good tactile feedback. The Realme 7 Pro has a stereo speakers and isn't skimping on essentials like the audio jack and dedicated card slot. All ports and cutouts at the bottom are symmetrically aligned. So yes, a job well done. It's been a while since Realme brought in an AMOLED display phone in the under mid-range segment. The trade-off is that the screen doesn't support high refresh rate. The Realme 7 has a 90Hz screen, but the panel on the 7 Pro is better and gives user an option to switch to relatively color-accurate sRGB profile. There's also a smooth scrolling option under Realme Lab that make the scrolling feel smoother. The brilliant and vivid profile that target wider color gamuts have bluish whites, but other color feel more vibrant. Between the eye comfort mode, color temperature toggle, and 3 preset color profiles, most users should be able to narrow down on a setting that suits their taste. If you're fastidious about display colors, it's worth mentioning that the Galaxy M31s fares better in this regard. Outdoor visibility is above average. Thanks to the AMOLED screen type, contrast is pleasantly high. There are deep blacks to savor in the dark mode, and there is the ever useful always on mode listed as the screen off clock. Let's start with the camera specs. There are 4 cameras on the rear, with 64 Sony IMX682 in the lead. The primary snapper is assisted by an 8MP wide-angle camera and a basic 2MP B&W portrait camera and 2MP macro camera. There is also a 32MP selfie camera on the front with just as the primary sensor bins 4 pixels to 1 and churns out 8MP images. The primary camera does a great job in proper daylight. Colors are close to natural, dynamic range is wide, and there's adequate details. The shutter isn't particularly snappy, and at times the camera struggles to lock focus, but you would still be able to take great shots in perfect lighting and with steady subjects. In low light, the primary camera can get good details, but it becomes a bit unreliable. There's also a night mode and it works really well. The other 3 cameras on the rear don't have much to do. The wide-angle shots lack details and leave a lot to be desired. The portrait mode can detect subjects' edges well, but for substantial blur, you'll have a push-to-bokeh toggle close to 100%. The macro camera lets you get close to the subjects, but once again, the details are murky. You'd be better off sticking to the primary camera for close-ups. The 32MP selfie camera on the front works well in proper lighting. Beautification is turned on by default for the selfie camera, and a few other modes. The camera app isn't very engaging either. There are definite improvements in the Realme image processing software, and that should give the Realme 7 Pro an edge over the competition. And now, let's talk about its battery and audio. Battery backup on the Realme 7 Pro is excellent, and the 65-watt fast charging further ensures that you can get the top up that lost juice in no time. A full charge takes merely 35 minutes, and 10 to 12 minutes of charging to fill the battery to 50%. This is simply an unmatched experience and has us spoiled for good. As for audio, the handset has two speakers that can together get substantially loud. This counts as a bonus for people like me, who often consume media without headphone. Audio quality, however, leaves a lot to be desired, and you'd be better off with your headphones while listening to music. The Realme 7 Pro offers great value for its price. High points include its AMOLED display, awesome dart charging convenience, and the elegant ergonomic design. The primary 64MP camera performance is above average and comparable to the best available options under $20K, but the overall camera performance is a mixed bag. It will be up against the likes of Redmi Note 9 Pro Max, Poco X2, and Samsung Galaxy M31s review, and the overall experience is comparable. If you're a power user on a budget, I could definitely recommend this as an option. Alright guys, we reached the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video or find it useful, make sure to leave a like. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, please be sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you'll be the first ones to see my upcoming videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.